We struggled with this grant. We didn't have, the topic of economic development didn't really work for us in terms of a overarching theme. So when I was doing my programming, I'm the children's librarian, when I was doing my programming, it was really difficult to figure out what to do with economic development. So when it became apparent we weren't going to have a plan, I just decided to do STEM programming whenever I could. But without a plan and without guidelines, it was really challenging to develop programming that seemed coherent. There was not so much buy-in with the rest of the staff, and so that was a challenge, I think, for me. It was hard to be the only one doing STEM programming in our library. The children's room staff bought into it pretty well, and I think we did a lot of STEM programming, and we did a lot of research, and we tried to educate ourselves so that we could do STEM programming successfully. I feel that my staff and I learned a lot about STEM, and we certainly incorporated it into to our programming. So the grant helped us to sort of focus on STEM, and it also is in the back of my mind now when I'm ordering books, when I'm doing collection development, and when I'm planning programs, I'm thinking about how can I incorporate STEM into my programming. I do feel that we were successful in creating some really good programs for our community, and also we utilized webinars and anything that we could to sort of teach ourselves how to be better STEM librarians. I do think it's important to be a focus for public libraries. I think that because we can reach so many people, it's important for us to focus on STEM. It would have been easier for me had I felt that I had a little bit more support and guidance. But in terms of children's programming, I'm very proud of my staff and the way that they came together and worked on STEM programming and made it a part of our everyday sort of mission to try and find some STEM activities that we could do, both programming and then passive STEM programming. We had some real success with passive STEM engineering, where we put out clothespins and binder clips and popsicle sticks and had kids just build things, and it was great. We put it out during February vacation week, and we had probably 40 or 50 people just stop at the table and start doing that, and it was really easy because we didn't have to do much. We just sort of put that out there with a couple of challenges: build the tallest or build the strongest, and the kids really seemed to enjoy that. So I think being part of the grant, while it was frustrating for me personally, I think it overall was a success for us in that I became more aware about STEM, and I'm more willing to take risks with STEM in the future.